The director of Don't Move has confirmed the reports we just talked about how Sam Raimi was actively talking to other directors and even Sony about tackling the live-action Miles Morales film. He confirms this is in fact true, and they're hoping that they can be the team behind it. After it was confirmed by Sam Raimi that he is discussing a brand new Spider-Man film, one based on Miles Morales, and of course he previously directed the trilogy starring Tobey Maguire and the last Doctor Strange film, he said that his love for comic books has been restored and he wants to direct more comic book films. Spider-Man 4 has allegedly been in discussion, but apparently Miles Morales as well, with multiple people. So it was just recently confirmed by the director of Don't Move that he has in fact had multiple discussions with Sam Raimi and others about possibly doing a Miles Morales film. Now, the discussions have gone as far as pitching ideas, seeing how they could take the concepts of the comics and how the character could play out in live action. And he said that at some point we know Sony is doing this and they are hoping that himself and Sam Raimi can pitch something that's good enough to land them the job. Now, I think this would mean that he would in fact be directing and maybe Sam Raimi producing, which I still think is fine. When Sam Raimi produces, it still has that Sam Raimi-ness to it, if that makes sense. You know, his unique style, which I think works. And you guys know Sam Raimi in my top 5 directors of all time. So I will take anything he gives us. But they do say that right now they don't know if it's going to happen and if they're going to be involved. Which I think is telling me, at least this is just what I get from it, that Sony hasn't fully decided just yet what the big plan is, you know, and what direction they want to go in. And I think they're trying to get Beyond the Spider-Verse out and then start really locking down a team. So maybe you could see the film a 2 to 3 year gap after Beyond the Spider-Verse, which then gives them enough time to make Spider-Man 4, maybe be working on 5 and see if, when, or how Miles Morales could connect to the future of the MCU if they can work something out with Marvel Studios, which I think would be obviously beneficial to them. So we're definitely getting some movement and people are interested. But a part of me just kind of wishes that Sony doesn't try to do this on their own, and hopefully they listen to everybody, including Sam Raimi, and don't just try to cheap out on it, because we've seen what can happen with the Spunk universe. And you got one shot to make Miles worth it and get people invested in a live-action version. If you drop the ball, he's not recovering. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video, and as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.